Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing a fun Halloween hairstyle, and I'm going to be making a French braid up the back of her head. But before I do that, I'm just going to section off this hair in the front so that as I bring the braid up, I'll have a stopping point. So as you're making this half ponytail, you just want to keep in mind where you want the braid to end on her head. I'm wanting it to be a higher ponytail right up here on top, so that's where I made the part. And then I'm just going to tie this off with a temporary elastic for now so that this hair will stay out of the braid. And then I'm going to have her flip over and we are going to start the braid down here at the base of her neck. Okay, so she's laying here on her pillow pet, and before we start this, I'm just going to spray this hair down with a little bit of water. I'm just sectioning off a piece right here at the base of her neck. And then I'm going to make a regular French braid just like I would if I was starting at the top of her head. So I'm sectioning this into 3 strands, and then I'm bringing the outside strands over the middle strand. I've found that while making these upside down braids, sometimes it's kind of hard to keep it centered on her head. And so I usually just try to use her ears as a reference point and just try to keep it centered right between her ears. So as you get up to the top of the braid, you just want to make sure that you have included all of the hair that is not in the ponytail that you left out from the front. And then I'm just going to tie this off with a clear rubber band. Then I'll spin her around and she can flip back over. Alright, so after you've got that braid all tied off, you can take out this hair in the front. And then I'm just going to combine all of this into a high ponytail. And then at this point, if you want, you can take out this other rubber band because it's not really necessary anymore. So now I'm just going to make a bun with this hair, and you can do any type of bun you would like. You can do a sock bun or a messy bun. I'm going to do a braided bun. So I'm just grabbing 3 strands and braiding it regularly all the way down to the ends. I'm wanting this bun to be a little bit thicker. It's going to be more of a fluffy looking spider. So I'm just stretching out the edges of this braid. So now that I have that looking about the way I want it, I'm just going to tie this off at the bottom. And before I wrap this into a bun, I'm going to add the spider legs into this elastic. And to do this, we just got these pipe cleaners at the craft store. I'm going to fold it in half. As you're putting this ponytail in initially, you just want to make sure that you don't get this elastic too tight so that you'll be able to work with it a little bit. I'm just lifting it up and slipping the end of that pipe cleaner right through there until I get to the middle. And then I'm going to do that 4 times so that there's 8 legs total. So I'm putting 2 on one side and 2 on the other. And you really don't need to worry too much about the placement of these right now or how they're looking. You can fix them after you get the bun done. You just want them in there before you wrap the bun because it's a lot easier. So I'm just going to kind of keep those out of the way and wrap this bun right up around them. I'm just tucking the ends of that right underneath the braid, and then I'm going to bobby pin all of that down. So you want to place your pins along the edges of the bun and just avoid where the legs are. So after you get all of those bobby pins in and you feel like the bun is secure, now you can fix these legs to your liking. And what we have been doing is just folding these kind of in half, and then this end I'm bringing it up so that it doesn't snag in her hair and it looks like a little foot. So you can just do that to all of those. So that first side is done. I'm just going to do the same thing with these over here. So after you get those legs situated, now the final piece to this is we found these little pom-poms at the craft store as well as these little googly eyes. And we just hot glued those on to the pom-pom, and then we placed a little drop of hot glue on the top of this bobby pin and stuck that right on there. And we are just going to stick that in the front of the bun for the head of the spider. And there you go, you have a cute little spider.